Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, Chris here, and in this Bulerias rhythm lesson for beginners, man, that's hard to say. I've actually had to do like 3 other videos where I couldn't even get through that phrase, so I'm really happy that I made it through that. Now I just got to see if I can make it through the rest of the video, right? Anyway, so in this lesson, we're going to work with the subdivision of 2's, and we're going to add a little variation, okay? So here we go. Let's do this. We got to get our A here with the add flat 9 because, as I've said before, this is where we live for Bulerias por medio. 0, 2, 3, 2, 0. We're going to put our thumb on the 6th string, and now we're going to do our 2 subdivisions. We're going to go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going to stop there. So we're going to go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to hit 5. Okay, so we're going to go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to go back to 8th notes for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop there, and then you're going to hit 11. And then we're back at 12. So it's 8th notes, then we do 2 quarter notes, okay, and then we go back. So we go 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. That's it. So if you've got that, that's really good. Okay, so this is part of a series of videos. So now let's talk about that. Now what I want you to do first is subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like the video. If you have any requests, if any questions, let me know. I super appreciate hearing from you. I love it. So next, take those rhythms, take all the rhythms that you've learned, put them back to back, and play them non-stop. Pick an order and play them non-stop. Then pick another order, play them non-stop. Practice them, 10 times or whatever. Get 10 reps of one order, 10 reps of another order, okay? So that's what you're going to be doing. Count out loud, count out loud, count out loud. Please count out loud. There will be some teachers that would advocate not to, that you have to go by feel. I strongly discourage that because you're depending on something that is non-quantifiable, okay? If you count, you know that you have it. If you go by feel, you might feel Bulerias should be in 13 or 11, okay? Until you know what it is, until you have that, then you're really putting a lot up to chance, okay? So my strongest recommendation is that you count. If you cannot count while you play, make sure to frequently check your work by recording yourself, either video recording or audio recording yourself, and count it. Count your work to make sure that you're not skipping beats or adding beats. I say this because I've taught a lot of people. I've been teaching a long time. And I cannot tell you how many students will not discipline themselves to do this, and then will come back, like maybe they stop taking lessons for 3 or 4 months, and they come back and now they've added beats or subtracted beats, and they think they're in time. They think they're fine. They don't know. So if you're, any instrumentalist is putting in a lot of work on your own, a lot of solitary work. And so if you get it wrong and you put in hours and hours of work for weeks and weeks, for months and months, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to relearn stuff, and it's going to be very, very difficult. It's going to be very, very humbling, and sometimes we need that, of course, but I'm just trying to help you to avoid that problem, okay? Please check yourself frequently, record yourself, count along, make sure you're not skipping or adding an extra beat, okay? I tell my students, because they'll ask, when can I stop counting? You can stop counting when you don't have to count anymore. That's a very, very Zen answer, but it's true. It holds true. You will stop counting eventually when you don't need to count. For every student, that's different. For every individual, that's different. It depends on the amount of work you put in. It depends on the levels of skill you come to the table with. It depends on a bunch of other factors, how much you're listening to it outside of actually practicing. So many things, okay? So, and it depends a lot on the quality of your practice, okay? So I can't give you that answer. Just keep on counting. And one day you won't have to count anymore, and you'll realize it as an aside. You'll be like, man, I just got through that whole piece and I didn't count and it all worked. And then you go back and check your work. It was all fine. And you're like, man, okay. All right. So now you have your 2's, your 2 subdivision for Bulerias. And now you have those added quarter notes, okay, on beats 4 and 5 and on beats 10 and 11. Let's do that one more time. I'm going to put it on 132. The metronome is on 132. I'm going to count 10, 11, I'm going to count 9, 10, 11. We'll start on 12, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now I'm adding the golpe in too, okay? So with the golpe work, I have a lesson out there on golpe, so look for that. If you have a question on how to do that, let me know. It's super important, and then you can add the golpe into all the other work, all the accents, just put a golpe on there, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe, like it, and if you want Patreon subscription, there's there's that option too. That would super help me. But I've got other cool programs that you can be a part of. So let me know if you want to be a part of those, because I got lots of cool stuff, lots of great learning opportunities. Send me an email. I'll put that in the description below too. I hope you're having a great day. Get to playing that guitar, and I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. Bye-bye.